Hi everyone, welcome back and thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new tutorial, you'll get a notification. So before we start our today's tutorial, I would like to appreciate each and every one of you who has subscribed to this channel. Thank you to those who never skips adverts run on these videos, and thanks to those who have joined this channel's membership and got access to membership packs. It really means a lot to me, and it shows that I am giving you an amazing content that you all appreciate. So today's tutorial, we are going to crochet an adult beanie with a folded brim. This is a version of the beanie I made, of the ribbed beanie I made for 3 to 6 months old baby. And I'm going to leave to put a link of the same in the description box so that you can check it out and make matching beanies for your loved one. Yeah, so the pattern is very simple. It's a 1 row repeat, and we're going to use 2 different stitches. So let's get started. So this is what we need for the project. I'll be using Winter King 4-ply yarn, and it's a medium weight yarn. I'll need a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, a yarn needle, a measuring tape, and a pair of scissors. So to start, make a slip knot. Then insert your hook in that loop and chain a total of 60. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until you have 60. So I have 60 chains, and now I'm going to measure the width of my beanie. It should be measuring about 14 inches wide. Okay, so that is it, 14 inches. And to start row 1, skip the first chain and go into the next one with a single crochet, into the next single crochet, single crochet in every chain, and I will meet you when you have 6 chains remaining to show you what to do next. So keep on making 1 single crochet in every chain, and we'll meet when we have 6 chains remaining at this point. So I have 6 chains remaining. Now we are going to make slip stitches in each chain to the end. So insert your hook in that chain, grab yarn and pull through this loop here. That is 1 slip stitch. Into the next chain, grab yarn and pull through the loop. So make sure that you're making loose slip stitches so that you don't find it hard to work on them when you turn your work. So the next slip stitch, next slip stitch, slip stitch, and into the last chain, slip stitch, chain 1, then turn your work. And in this row 2, we are going to work in the back loop. So insert your hook in the back loop and grab yarn to make a slip stitch into the next. So you're going to work slip stitches in this 6 stitches. So into the next one, make a slip stitch in the back loop. Back loop only, slip stitch into the next, insert your hook in the back loop, make a slip stitch. Remember to make them loose. Slip stitch is the third, the fourth, fifth, and the last slip stitch. So you have 6 slip stitches. Now you're going to work single crochets in the remaining stitches, but remember to work in the back loops only. So insert your hook in the back loop and make a single crochet in the next, single crochet, the next single crochet, and you're going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch back loop to the end of this row 2. So I'll meet you in the last stitch of this row to show you what to do next. So when you get to the last stitch, insert your hook in both loops and make a single crochet. So this helps keep the ends firm. So chain 1 and turn your work. Start making single crochets in the back loop stitch. In every stitch, make single crochets until you get to the point where you have slip stitches. So I'll meet you here to show you what to do next. Right, doing the last single crochet, then change into slip stitches. So we have 6 stitches remaining, and we are going to work slip stitches in the back loop only. Remember to make your stitches loose. So into the next slip stitch, into the next slip stitch, into the next, make a slip stitch to the end, slip stitch into the last stitch, okay, then chain 1, turn your work. In the next row, which is row 4, we are going to make slip stitches in the back loop in the next 6 stitches. Back loop only, we are working in the back loop so that we can have the ribbed effect that we want. So keep on working, and when you have 6 slip stitches, you switch into making single crochets back loop only. So single crochet in every stitch to the end. So every time you get to the last stitch where we are making single crochets, you insert your hook in both loops and make a single crochet, then chain 1 and turn your work. Start making single crochets from the very first stitch, but in the back loop only. So insert your hook in the back loop, grab yarn and make a single crochet, go into the next stitch, single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet and keep making single crochets until you get to the point where we switch into making slip stitches in the last 6 stitches. So we have 6 stitches remaining, and we're going to work slip stitches in the back loop only. So insert your hook in the back loop, make a slip stitch, but ensure that it's loose enough not to find it tough for you to insert your hook. That is the 3rd slip stitch, 4th, and you're working in the back loop stitch only. Then when you get into the last one, make a slip stitch, okay, loose enough, then chain 1 and turn your work. So for this pattern we are going to work our 1 row repeat. As you've noticed, the only difference is that we are making slip stitches in the last 6 stitches, and then we work in the remaining stitches, we work single crochets. So we are going to repeat this row 1 to the end, and I'm making 76 rows to measure 23 inches head circumference. But if you're making 22 inches head circumference, you just reduce 2 rows, or if you want it to be 24 inches, you can increase 2 more rows. So it also depends with your tension and how loose or how tight your tension is. So chain 1 and make slip stitches and repeat the pattern until you have your desired number of rows. So I'll meet you at the end of my 76th row to show you the next step. Okay, so once you have 6 slip stitches, you switch into making single crochets in every stitch. So doing the last stitch of my 76th row, and so far this is how the heart looks like, and I'm going to confirm if it's measuring 23 inches. So take your measuring tape and from this point all the way to the other point, it's measuring 19, and it can stretch up to 23, and that is the head circumference I wanted to achieve. So the next step, we are going to join the seams, so both ends. Fold it like this and align the 2 sides. Chain 1 and insert your hook in both loops on this first side and both loops on the in the very first stitch on the other side. Grab yarn and make a slip stitch. In the next stitch, insert your hook in the back loop like that. On the other side, we are going to work in both loops. Work in both loops. So insert your hook in both loops, grab yarn and pull through to make a slip stitch. Next, on this side, insert your hook in back loop. On the other side, both loops, grab yarn, make a slip stitch in the next back loop. Then on the other side, both loops, grab yarn, make a slip stitch. So that is how you're going to join the seam, and I'll meet you at this point. Now, when you get to the last stitch, we're going to insert our hook in both loops, and on the other side, then make a slip stitch, chain one, then pull a long tail, then cut your yarn. Yeah, so we are going to use this tail to sew this part here and close this space. And so far, this is how the hat looks like. Is from the inside, and we're going to turn it inside out so that we can close this part here. Now we are going to pull this tail to close the space like that, and make a knot. You'll tie a knot with these two threads here. Okay, so the next step is to weave in these tails. You can see we don't have any space left here. Okay, so I'm going to weave in the tails and make this place smooth and clean. Yeah, a clean job we want. Now you can cut the remaining tails, and your work is done. So you can decide to make a pom-pom and attach, just like for the baby's beanie, or just leave it like this. It's still done and beautiful. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this tutorial up to this point. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Give this video a like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.